How's it going, everyone? Today, we are going to be watching episode 2 of season 2 of The Last of Us. Now, if you caught my first episode, you will have seen that I am a Last of Us superfan. I kind of showed off my little Last of Us collection. I began playing The Last of Us back when it originally came out in 2013, and it was my favorite game for a long time. And then Part 2 became my favorite game. I really like the first episode of this season. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do next. There's a lot of things they can do next, and there's a lot of things I would like to see next. Like, for example, we just ended with a dance. There's stuff that happens, like, the next day, basically, in the game after the dance. And I feel like that could be a good place to start here. And I would love to see that. And if they have to change some of it, that's okay too. But I would really like to see some of that stuff from the game. Like the dance. The dance was like really, there's a lot of shot for shot stuff in that, line for line stuff in that. I would like to see more of that. I am totally cool with seeing some new stuff, some slightly changed stuff as well. But it would really make me happy as a self-proclaimed Last of Us super fan. I mean, case in point, I really like to see some of that stuff from the game in this episode. So I guess we'll see. I'm going to try not to compare things to the game too much, like I said in the last episode. If I'm comparing things to the game too much or talking about the game too much, please let me know if that's too annoying. I can totally tone it down a bit for the remaining episodes and for, future reactions for this. So definitely let me know. No matter what they do, no matter what they take from the game or change from the game or restructure from the game, I really hope it has a good hook in it. I felt that the first episode, I really enjoyed it, and I really liked seeing where all the characters were and seeing like the 5 years later. But something about that episode that I've been thinking about, because I've been thinking about that episode pretty much since I watched it, is there wasn't like a really like big explosive moment in that episode like there was in a lot of like pretty much every single episode of the first season, especially like the first three like really had these like big explosive endings or big explosive things happen in them that like really like hooked you in. I feel like the first episode, I wasn't sure if it had that, and I'm really hoping that the people who haven't played the game, who aren't already invested into the story, are really sticking around and are really hopefully like invested into the season. Because I've watched a couple of reactions of the first episode now that I watched it, and I was really happy to see some of the people that I watched it really enjoyed it. And so that's just something I've been thinking about, is that it's the first episode of season 2 felt slightly different in formula to things that were happening in season 1. So I'm excited to see what kind of explosive things they put into this. There's a few different things I can think of that where this episode could go. So I guess we'll see where they're going to go with it. And all I know is that I'm ready to ride this train. Can't wait to get on board, and I can't wait to watch. If you are at all interested in full-length reactions, this and some other TV shows, some other movies are on my Patreon. More will be added very soon. I'm going to keep adding more all the time. The next episode of The Last of Us, when it comes out, I'm watching this on the Sunday that this episode came out. Next weekend, when the third episode comes out, I will be posting that on Patreon first as a full-length watch-along. Both 1 and 2 will be on my Patreon already, and number 3 and so on, all the episodes will be on my Patreon first as a full-length watch-along, and then an edited version will be added to YouTube as soon as I can get to it. As soon as I can, I'll be uploading the YouTube edits so that I can get them up here for you guys as well. Oh, we are going back.
Who?
Oh.
Don't go in there. Stop it. I'm telling you, go back. No.
We've got a dream sequence.
His brains are on the floor.
Oh God. Yeah, wow, that's a really interesting way to portray the dreams that presumably she's been having.
You been out?
Yeah, thought I was setting up a watch in case one of those patrols gets too close. Hey, you too. Hey.
Oh, everybody's getting up.
I thought it would be like a tent colony or something.
Oh, we knew they had lights.
Yeah, I thought they were from little generators like we used at the fob.
Let's just say we get past the gates, the guards, the patrols.
They also got dogs.
That's a lot of, let's just say, is.
And the dogs.
We ambush a patrol. We tie them up. Make them tell us where Joel is. So I'm not saying we would. I'm saying we bluff.
And if they don't talk, then what?
Yeah, it's not like we could let them go.
Yeah, what are you prepared to do?
I'm on to something.
Okay. And let's buy you some time then.
This place like really overlooks the city, really overlooks Jackson. It's like they can see everything. I mean, surely Jackson can see them. I mean, it's interesting this setup they have here, being able to see right there. I mean, that place looks straight out of the game. I mean,
You don't actually have a plan, do you?
The plan is to convince her to go back. If we don't, the only people getting killed out here are us.
I mean, fair enough. I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm just saying I don't know if that's a good plan. I mean, he knows Abby clearly.
Wow, you look like shit. I heard you had quite the night after I left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina.
I was talking about some fight you had with Seth and Joel. You kissed her. Wow, Ellie, come on. We've been broken up 1 week and you made a move on her?
I didn't make...
Seriously?
I wouldn't do that.
I'm screwing with you, man. I already know. I don't care. Come on, get dressed. Gotta go.
You're the worst.
It's kind of fucked up you did that, though.
What's everyone doing?
They changed a couple of lines a little bit. The delivery was slightly different, obviously, of course, but it was very fun to see. Made me happy. This is kind of exactly what I wanted to see when I was talking about in the intro that I wanted to see.
They're using their own dead like insulation. Could be 30 more. Could be 1,000 more.
Yeah, I mean, that's terrifying. The idea of them all just like hiding under the snow,
Told the council a ghost story about the
waiting to be awoken.
You know what? No offense, man. I'm gonna do my patrol with Joel.
Because that's the one person you've been avoiding like the plague.
A little bit better now, okay?
As of when? Because last night
Yeah, I know what happened last night. Can you shut the fuck? My shit with Joel is complicated, but I'm still me. He's still Joel, and nothing's ever gonna change that. Ever. So you can all stop talking about us, worrying about us, and thinking about us. All right? I'm gonna go on patrol with him, like fucking daddy-daughter day. Okay? Okay.
Okay,
He already went out. Dina left an hour ago. For what it's worth, he wanted to go with you, but...
That's interesting.
You sleep. Let's hit the restaurant.
Joel and Dina going out together. But now I kind of think I'm understanding why they did some of what they did in the first episode. I think I understand some of the things they're doing here with the restructuring and the changing.
Follow the plan. What's the plan? Vanessa, what's the plan?
We go to the forest.
To the forest? Do not go to the forest, sweetheart. You're such a bad idea.
Definitely correct that notion. Whatever instinct that is to say go to the forest, please don't do that.
Rooftop, second floors, what do we bring? Safeties, please. Somebody shot themselves in the leg last week.
Earl.
Don't be Earl. Now, bigger, stay off the main street. Last place you want to be.
Oh, this is cool. I like this. I like this a lot. I like seeing Tommy like that. I like seeing Tommy up there in front of everyone, being kind of like in control, helping everybody to understand what they have to do. I really like that.
Yep, it's a drill.
Unless we're attacked, and then it's not.
Everything's a drill until it's not. Oh, yeah, this guy. I wasn't sure if he'd be here.
We have something to say?
So last night I obviously had a few too many.
It happens to everyone. People get drunk and say awful shit they've never thought before.
Ellie.
No, that's fair. I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have even thought it. I'm sorry. Made you two some sandwiches if you're going out there. They're steak.
Yeah, I mean, I get where she's coming from. I mean, I always have from the game and everything. Same conversation, really. Same outcome. Makes sense. Kind of hard to think he didn't actually mean it. I mean, why else would he have said it? I mean, he was obviously thinking it. Oh, no. That does not seem good. What are you gonna do, Abby? The whole town's preparing for this possibility. They're thinking there might be tons out there. They have to go check it out, and they gotta be prepared. And on top of that, there's now a snowstorm happening.
Repeat.
Go find Amy in the radio room. Tell her to crank the signal. Call all the patrols back.
Oh yeah, if the patrols can't hear the radio, they can't contact each other.
Yeah, all right, but I think we're too far out to make it back.
So Jesse and Ellie are gonna shelter somewhere. Wonder if we're gonna see Joel and Dina at some point. She's kind of nervous about those two. I'm not entirely sure who Abby saw. Hiding in the 7-Eleven. Oh.
Am I fucking hallucinating?
Maybe. You see a 7-Eleven full of weed?
Yeah, that's what I see. It's a 7-Eleven full of weed. Okay, interesting.
Eugene.
Of course, it's Eugene's.
You okay?
That's something.
Eugene was a firefly?
Yep. Good back in 2010.
How fun?
He said he was tired of killing people. That was a raw deal. Joel having to put him down.
Yeah, I want to hear more about that.
Makes it through a war. End up going out like that.
I'm really interested in this story. Yeah. This is new to me. Snowstorm hasn't quite reached Abby yet, or it's earlier in the day. Snowstorm hasn't picked up as much yet. Maybe. Oh. That's not good. I feel like there's probably a better way to go about that. Oh. Oh. It's a minefield of them that she's right in the middle of. They were talking about them being in the snow. I don't know. Would they feel like a lot of these would just be frozen to death? Would be unwakeable? Maybe, but maybe not all of them. Some of them probably are, like just fully dead, and some of them probably maybe aren't. There's no way to know. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. That is horrifying. Oh my god. Please leave. Please run away somewhere. Please start running. Go somewhere else, please. Oh my god, this is horrifying. Yeah. Yep, that'll do it. That's... Oh my god. Oh my god. Run, Abby. Oh my god. You'd be shitting yourself, surely, in this situation. Surely. This is horrifying and on every level possible. Is this their place? Where her group is? Or the... Just... Oh. Oh, absolutely not. Oh my god. Can any of them climb ladders? Oh. I had a feeling that was happening. I feel like that was coming. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Holy crap. That was sick. What the Oh, she's really in there. They broke through. Holy god. Oh my god.
Give me your hand! Can you run? Run! That way!
I don't know what to say. Time for a part in the game where I just die over and over again.
Up here! I'm coming.
Oh.
Any bites? Let's go.
How terrified would you be just coming face to face with him like that? And he's just got no idea. He's got no clue. It's not even a thought in his mind at this point.
I don't know. I'm thinking.
The lodge. My friends are holed up in a lodge halfway up the mountain. If the infected are down here, maybe there aren't any more up there.
Oh, it's starting. Oh god. She's taking them back. Dina's with them. Dina's with Joel and Abby now.
We're taking shelter, yeah. Except Joel and Dina. Copper Mine, this is Jackson. Come in.
I don't think they're going to be able to. Do they even have their radio still?
Joel, answer the goddamn radio!
I'm not sure if this is all happening simultaneously or if are they with Abby at the exact same time this is happening? Tommy's going out now. Presumably to go out and find Joel.
Did he make this? I'm taking this with me.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
The gas mask bong.
You're gonna be in charge of Jackson one day. We all know, but that day has not yet come.
We all know you're going to be in charge one day, Jesse. I think he could do it. He seems capable.
No, why?
The two most important people to Ellie on Earth. Those two people. Oh. Why are they doing that now?
How much time do you think we have?
If the wind holds steady, maybe 20 minutes.
Oh, I'm very nervous. Very nervous about whatever comes next, this is freaking horrific in every single way. Although now they might be distracted, possibly, towards Jackson. At least Jackson has a wall around it and protectors. Or maybe just a whole new horde will just appear and go to Jackson as well. Yep, just a whole new horde. Where did all these come from? There looked like there was some, like, normal people in that. Maybe just, like, not fully transformed people yet, I guess. It was so fast I didn't really get a great look, but wow. Well, I thought Tommy was going to go out and look for Joel. I kind of got that vibe from him, but he's at the wall. What an absolutely horrific thing to see. Coming your way, coming towards everything you know and love. This perfect little utopia in the middle of nowhere.
Follow the plan. I'll take the roofs. You take Main Street. Go.
So this is what we've all prepared for. This is what we all talked about. This is not a drill anymore. Yeah, I love this. I want to see what kind of defenses they have. What kind of defenses they've set up for themselves. Presumably, like, around the entire perimeter. I wonder if they've ever had to deal with something like this before. Or if this is the first time they've had to use it. Flamethrower. Oh. It's battle time, man. Let's go. This is insane. This is like the orcs coming into Helm's Deep.
Jackson, hold!
Yeah. Oh, there's... Oh, Oh, they're all just ramming right in. I mean, why wouldn't they? They're doing anything they can to get through whatever way they possibly can. Okay, so the barrels get pushed out there. They've got all these barrels, presumably filled with something flammable. Okay. Yeah. That's so cool. That is such a cool defense. That is so cool. They've got plenty of guns. They've got plenty of bullets, presumably. They've been prepared for this moment just in case it ever happens. This will get a lot of them, for sure. I wonder if this will... Well, they've really spread it out from the gate. I just hope it doesn't hurt the gate. I just really hope it doesn't blow up any part of the gate. Set fire to any part of the gate. I said I wanted something explosive this episode, and this is not quite what I expected, and I love it. It's crazy. So cool.
I have to go back.
We won't make it.
If I don't make it, I don't make it.
We're almost there. We've got blankets, ammo. My friends can help you get back. We can fight.
Fast!
Abby's convinced him. No reason not to believe her. This is going to be a lot of cleanup afterwards as well. Presumably they all get out of this. And this is just a lot of cleanup afterwards. A lot of... Oh, I hear that. I don't know if you could hear that, but I heard that. It's off in the distance. No.
We're gonna breach!
Do you think he can just ram his way right in? Oh no. Oh god, that's terrifying. Genuinely horrifying in every way. You got this. She knows you got this. You got this. As much as you can. God, that thing looks amazing. It looks even better. In my opinion, I think it looks even better than it did in the first season, the bloater. Oh my god. Their streets are going to be full of them. Are those guys just running away? I mean, I get it. I totally understand, but also, are you just running away? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't think they would get up to the roof so quickly. They spread like wildfire and just ran straight through the buildings, straight to where people are. This is insane. Yeah, Tommy. No. Maria. No. Maria. No. I really thought they were going to do that. I really, for a second, thought they might do that.
No!
That feels like something in the game. Just a bunch of random crap just blocking your way. You got this, Tommy. Is this enough? Is the flamethrower enough in this? I don't know. So far, we've never seen them take one of these down in the show. He's just eating that flame. He's just taking it. Oh, look at his legs. Holy. It's like burnt to a crisp, and it doesn't care. Oh, it was just gonna keep going, but its body gave out. It didn't care. It was just gonna keep going and going, but it couldn't anymore. Its body was too burnt. The body gave out before its fungus-infected mind did. Oh, releasing the dogs. I want to see what these dogs can do. I mean, I don't want to see any of them get hurt, but I want to see what they can do. Yeah, there you go. Damn. That is sick. That is freaking sick, dude. Dogs are the best. Best around. Oh, you've done it. You've got Joel there. And Dina. Like I said, the two people Ellie cares about most in the world.
Help them too.
Easy. We're gonna raise your body temperature up slowly, okay?
Oh.
Who are you? Hang on. I gotta jump on this.
WLF.
Sorry, I'm Abby. This is Nora, Manny, Owen, and Mel.
Jackson, come in.
Her name's Dina.
Jackson, come in.
Dina?
Jackson.
And he is Joel.
Jackson, do you copy? Does anyone copy? Any patrols? Anyone?
Joel.
Oh.
We're not gonna hurt her.
Okay.
Not if you.
We're really doing this.
You want to rob us? Fine. Take what you want.
We look like raiders to you?
No.
What do we look like?
Military. Fireflies.
Used to be. There are no more fireflies. They're all gone.
Oh, she's injecting Dina. I was wondering how they planned on doing that.
This is going to put you to sleep for 1 hour. That is all. I promise. I promise.
I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, promise or no promise, like, what the f are they gonna do? Like, I mean, they can't trust you no matter what you say. Oh, it's crazy that
See?
Dean is there. This is happening.
That's a nice scar you have on your right temple there. I'd say you're about, what, 6 feet? You actually are. Pretty handsome.
Don't know
Give you one chance.
how I feel about her saying that line.
Where was the last place you saw the fireflies?
What's you gonna say, Joe?
Salt Lake.
At least you're honest.
I saved your life.
Shit, and all that stuff is happening to Jackson right now. Oh! Wow.
Do you know how many you killed that day? Did you count as you went, or I guess maybe it just didn't matter? 18 soldiers and 1 doctor. You remember that one? An unarmed doctor you shot in the head. That was my dad.
Just throwing it all right out there. Putting it all on the table.
The nurses said you barely even looked at him when you pulled the trigger.
That's true. I did notice that in the first season. He didn't, like, even look at him, really.
I looked at him. I was 19.
Ellie's age right now.
Our commander trained us to follow a code. We don't kill people that can't defend themselves. But I am going to kill you. It doesn't matter if you have a code like me, or you're a lawless piece of shit like you. There are just some things everyone agrees are just fucking wrong.
No comment. That speech was really interesting.
Oh, it's funny. I have waited
Oh,
so...
just shut the fuck up and do it already.
There's Joel. I was wondering when he was going to say something.
You. Stupid. Old man. You don't get to rush this.
Oh. Woo. Wow. We're here. We're here, everybody. We're here. I'm at a loss for words. I mean, some things same, some things different. Same basic idea. We're there. It's a lot to process. Especially if you've never played the game before, I'm sure this is a lot to process. I can only imagine what you're thinking right now. So I'm not trying to say too much. Oh. Wow.
Abby.
She moved on from the golf club already. I know, Ellie's here. Someone's here, something's happening. She knows that. Oh god. Oh sh.
Joel, fucking get up!
End it.
Joel, get up. Please get up.
Oh my god.
No.
Did the head break off of it?
Please don't. Please don't do it, please. Please don't. Don't. Please don't.
Holy sh.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna die. You're all gonna fucking die.
Wow. Wow. I'm just speechless right now. Oh god. Oh, Ellie. I love this song. Specifically love the Ashley Johnson version of this song very, very much. Oh, there's either Jesse or Tommy. Probably Jesse. Tommy's probably still back in Jackson. I fell in love with this song. I don't know if any of you ever saw the reveal trailer, the original reveal trailer for The Last of Us Part 2. This song, this version of this song was in that trailer, and I've loved this song ever since then. They're both okay. And they have no idea. Oh, Jesse found him. And got him. Got them both. Is Dina awake? Oh, they're dragging him along. Bless you, Jesse. At the end, oh. Ugh. Wow. Well, that was The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 2. I was expecting, or at least was hoping, that the initial events that kick off the game in The Last of Us Part 2 would happen, and it's kind of like the scene we saw Jesse waking up Ellie to come out for patrol. Things were changed around a little bit, and yeah, we saw Jesse and Ellie go off, do their patrol. Dina and Joel go off on their patrol. Abby and her gang, I don't know, they were just biding their time, waiting for something to happen. Owen really wanted them to leave, was going to try to convince Abby to leave. I don't think that could ever happen, and I'm pretty sure he probably realizes that that wasn't going to work, and just biding for time, you know. And then Joel just happens to come across Abby's path, and man, I am just blown away, honestly. Well, let me start with a few things. I have a couple of bits of feedback I want to give real quick, and then I'll move on to like everything I really like. Because I just want to get a couple things like out of the way real quick. I missed having one of my favorite scenes in the game in this. I won't say exactly what that was because I don't want to. Just in case any of you haven't played the game and you want to go play it yourself at some point. I mean, I don't have the intention of spoiling anything in the game, and I'm going to try my very best not to ever do that in any part of this. Just in case you want to go play the game. But it is difficult to talk about things that did happen in the game when I'm literally reading the lines off in my head as they're happening on screen. And I'm like, oh, I just want to like say the line because I know what the next line is going to be. And there was a lot of parts of this where that happened. And then there was one scene from the game that they completely cut out that I'm really sad that we missed out on. It was just like a Ellie and Dina scene, but I am still happy with the episode overall. The other thing real quick that I want to mention is, and I just want to get this out of the way real quick because I feel like some people might be thinking it that have played the game. Some people might be, think it's like a really good criticism of the show, and I am kind of like on the fence about it. I am a little sad. I'm just going to say this and get out of the way. I am a little bit sad that Abby is not buff and muscular in this version. I am a little bit sad about that, and I'm not going to talk about it anymore past this. That I think it is a very important part of her character in the game, very important to understanding her character and understanding where her mindset is and what is important to her and that kind of thing. That being said, I also understand why that logistically would be difficult for this version and why they might not have wanted to go down that route and why they could use other things to like show the same character traits that getting muscular in between her dad dying. And we know that now her dad died in the hospital. Her dad was the doctor that was going to try to make a cure from Ellie, and Joel shot him and killed him. And now she's on a plot for revenge. It's been 5 years. And in that time, in the game, she takes all this time to she really works on herself just constantly, just always in the gym, just always really interested in becoming a stronger person. And that is really reflected in her physique in the game. And I think one of the things that I'm sad about it is because there was so much crap thrown that character's way, specifically because she has muscles in the game. There's a large contingency of, well, maybe not large. I don't know how large they are actually. I would like to believe that there's a really loud minority of people on the internet who hate this game, hate part 2, hate everything about it, hate everything about the story, hate Abby, and some of those people just say the nastiest things they possibly can about the character because she has muscles, because, I don't know, feminine stereotypes, masculine stereotypes. Women can't have muscles, apparently. I don't know. Whatever they think. I'm a little bit saddened that they didn't translate the muscles to the show just because of that hate campaign against the Abby character from the game because of the muscles. I feel like it could have been a really powerful statement to also have her be that way in the show. That being said, I trust the makers of the show. I trust Craig and Neil that they are going to fill that blank in with something that makes sense for this version of the character. And that is the last I'm ever going to talk about that because I don't want to harp on it. So I just want to throw that out there just in case anybody was curious of my thoughts about it. And I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I think those are my two main gripes, quote unquote, with this episode. And so far is that just a couple of scenes that I really love from the game are totally skipped over. Things that really, I think help with character development and help with certain things, but I understand why they might have been skipped, and I trust the creators that they'll fill in the blanks with something else. And I think they've done a good job with that so far, with like the first episode being what it was and the second episode being what it is. So everything else I really, really enjoyed a lot. I loved that crazy battle in the middle of Jackson that like stampede of infected first following Abby and then coming straight to Jackson was incredible. It looked really incredible. I've seen a couple of the trailers, so I had an idea that that was going to happen at some point. I really didn't know when, and I wasn't actually expecting it this episode. I literally just wasn't thinking about that part. I totally forgot that I saw that in the trailer. That all that like horde like slamming against the walls of Jackson and a lot of that kind of stuff. And it was so cool to see. It looked so good. I think the infected look even better this season than they did last season. And they're really throwing a lot of infected stuff into the season so far. That might be because we're going to focus more on the human story going forward. I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be as many infected. I have no idea. But I really like that these first couple episodes really showed how big the threat is and how insane this can be, this world that they live in can be, because of the infected specifically. And, there's lots of other threats out there, but the infected are still a threat, and they're still really prevalent and really dangerous. And they broke into Jackson. They killed a bunch of people. They're probably going to have to put down a bunch of their own people because they got bit and they maybe didn't die and they're going to turn. That's going to be really sad and really, really, really awful. And then Tommy is about to find out that Joel is dead and got killed. And at least Tommy and Maria both survived. I was worried that they were going to do something with one of those characters and in that moment, in that scene, because you never know what they're going to change from the game and you never know what they're going to do. So I was worried that they might change something with one of those characters and like have them get killed in that moment. But that whole battle scene isn't in the game. So I feel like I'm pretty safe to say that that like whole Jackson battle isn't in the game. So that's why I felt really excited to like comment on it, because it's something that isn't in the game. I feel it's easier to talk about things that aren't in the game than are in the game, because I don't want to sit here and talk about the game so much, even though I'm already doing that. And I don't want to like sit here and compare things to the game all the time. So I like that there's new things to talk about. And that was something really cool. The elephant in the room, the big thing that happened, Joel's death and the way he died. I can't even imagine what the people who have not played the game are going to be thinking at this moment, seeing that and seeing that whole scene play out. I don't really know how to comment on it because of, I've had time to process it for years and years. I've played this game. I played part 2 so many times. I've watched so many people play it. I've watched so many Let's Plays on YouTube, and I've played through it at least a dozen times myself since it came out in 2020. And I've had time to process it. So I'm really curious, if you didn't play the game, what are your thoughts on that scene? I mean, it was pretty crazy. I was surprised that Joel let Abby talk for so long and like really like kind of lay everything out on the table. We really did get everything laid on the table in this episode, that, Abby's dad was a doctor and got killed by Joel. All the other people Joel killed, presumably he's looking around the room and seeing a bunch of like 20-somethings, young 20-somethings who were still like teenagers when he came through and killed possibly people from their families as well. He's looking around the room. He's seeing everybody look at him. And I was a little bit surprised he let Abby talk so long. But then I was like, oh yeah, there's the Joel I know, when he basically told Abby to shut up and just get on with it. And then she grabbed the golf club and did what she did. And her acting in this was really fantastic. She's a fantastic Abby. She's doing such a good job playing Abby. I feel like in the other episode, we didn't really get to see a ton of her. We didn't get to really see her range yet. But this episode, she really got to shine as Abby and really got to show off her range. And I mean, it's so conflicting, because you love Joel and you love Ellie and you want, them to be happy. You want them to live a happy life, but you also know what Joel did, and whether you were rooting for him or not in the first season and what he did in the end, which I know a lot of people are totally understandable. Ellie's his daughter basically, and he saved her, and that's what he felt he had to do. And despite all of that, I still felt the emotions that she was portraying, being Abby, telling Joel about what he did and who her dad was and her role in all this and like why she's there. And at least me, and maybe this is because I played the game and like I know the story and I knew what was coming, I can empathize very easily with the fact that her father, this doctor who was just trying to potentially try to save humanity, was randomly killed by this random guy who just showed up one day. And, you know, it's awful, really. The point basically just being, I think Abby, she did a great job. She really made me feel her emotion. And then Joel in that scene, it's so brutal. It's so brutal. It's so sudden. All of a sudden, he's got a shotgun to the leg. He's got a golf club to his leg. He's being beaten up. He's being beaten up to like a bloody pulp. And then the stabbing of the golf, like he was hit so hard with the golf club that the head fell off of it, presumably. And then she stabbed him in the neck to finish him off. I was not expecting that at all. That is, I mean, I feel comfortable to say that, I mean, yes, Joel's death happens similarly in the game, clearly, but it was not quite the same. And it was really jarring and really crazy. And I just felt so bad for Ellie, which brings me to Ellie. I have been waiting for this scene for ever since the first season came out. This scene, me thinking about this scene in particular, and some of the scenes that follow, but this scene in particular, that I've been thinking about this ever since Bella Ramsey was casted, ever since I saw her in the first few episodes of The Last of Us Season 1. Can Bella Ramsey pull off this scene in particular? And I think she did. The dialogue was a little bit different, and the way she went about it was a little bit different, but she really sold me when she said, "You're all gonna die. I am going to kill you. All of you." When she screamed that out at them, that moment solidified it for me that she was a great pick as Ellie. I loved her in season 1. There were so many moments in season 1 where I was like, she's a great Ellie. She's doing a great job for this version of Ellie. She's doing a great job, especially like the David stuff, that episode, with Riley in that episode, and all the other episodes with like Henry and Sam, all that stuff. She was so great. But this scene in particular, I was so nervous that I wasn't sure if she'd be able to pull off the weight of it. And I am pleasantly surprised, really. I don't mean to like say that I was like doubting it. I wasn't necessarily doubting it. I was just worried about it. I was a little bit anxious about it because I love the actress that plays Ellie in the game, Ashley Johnson, who we heard in the song at the end. I love her so much. I love her voice acting of Ellie. She's perfect in every way as Ellie. She does such a good job as Ellie. Her emotions are insane as Ellie. Her range of emotion is insane as Ellie in the game. And all I wanted was for Bella Ramsey to match that as close as she could. And I think she has. I'm very sorry that I ever doubted Bella. And I think she's just going to do a great job this season. Can't wait to see where she goes from here, what they're going to do next. You know, I have a feeling some of the things that might be contained in the next episode, who knows how far they'll go with the next episode. I have no idea. I think there's only 7 episodes in this season. Correct me if I'm wrong. There might be 8. I know there's less than last season. And I guess that kind of makes sense if they're splitting the game into 2 seasons. I mean, that makes sense. They might, you know, I have a couple ideas of like where they could possibly do that split at. So I guess we'll see. But I really enjoyed this episode. It's taken a lot out of me. I'm not going to lie. It was really emotionally draining. I mean, Ellie with Joel there at the end, just like legit made me tear up. And I wasn't sure if that was going to happen after so many years of knowing the story and knowing that it was going to happen. I wasn't sure if that was going to happen, and it did. So I don't know. Crazy stuff. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. I've probably talked for way too long. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I would love to know your thoughts, especially if you played the game. And if you haven't played the game, I just want to know everything you're thinking right now. Just let me know, please. I will see you guys in the next episode. Like I said at the beginning, if you want to see full-length reactions, those will be up on my Patreon before the YouTube edit will, probably a few days before. So if you're interested in seeing me watch number 3, then, you know, honestly, by the time this went out, the YouTube version of this episode is out. Episode 3 might already be out, so go check my Patreon, because episode 3 might already be on my Patreon, and if it's not up there already, then it will probably be up there very shortly. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next episode of The Last of Us.